Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Saturday. It is March the 19th, 2016. Gonna look at today's stakes races. Before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. We have an excellent card from Gulfstream, 13 races, which is a lot. So if you want to get your mind into it, get some good handicapping because 13 races. Remember they have that rainbow pick six that if the one player hits, you're going to take down the whole pool. I think it's over $4 million now. So yeah, but the races I'm going to be looking at are races 5, 11, and 12. So those were races 5, 11, and 12. So let's get on to it. Today's fifth race from Gulfstream Park is the third running the Any Limit Stakes per $75,000 for the fillies. 3-year-olds. Field 6 horses are traveling the distance of ground of 3/4 of a mile or 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. What else is there? Worth something in inches. 6 furlongs here, and I'm going to do straight exacta here. 3-5. The 3 horse is going to be my top selection. Number 3, Ballet Diva, 2-1. Jose Caraballo for Stanley Gold. Last time out, ran at Gulfstream Park, 6.5 furlongs on February the 21st, and the Marguerite Stakes for $65,000. Finished fourth by 4 3/4 lengths. Was on the lead basically all throughout until the finish and just gave away. Was getting pressure that day by another horse. Then at Gulfstream Park, January 30th, 7 furlongs in the Ford Gal Stakes. Grade 2 event that day. Finished third by 10 1/4 lengths. Was on or near the lead early, but was weakening that day. The winner that day was Catherine Sophia, so keep that in mind. The source was a substantial price also. And the source had a horrible trip. Was pressured, had to check a few times. It just wasn't a good run for this horse. And then at January 2nd at Gulfstream Park, excuse me, 6 furlongs in the Old Hat Stakes. Finished third by 6 1/4 lengths that day. Really couldn't get into it that day. Was checked at the 11/16 pole, and he just had a horrible trip. Hasn't won since the House Party Stakes at Gulfstream Park West in November the 28th. Won by 2 lengths. Was on the lead all throughout and won pretty convincingly. So I'm gonna go with this one. Has a workout on March the 11th here at Gulfstream Park. 4 furlong workout and 47-2, the second best workout of 30. So to recap my bets for the fifth race from Gulfstream Park here in the Saturday program, I'm gonna go with the 3-5. So now let's get on to race number 11. The 11th race, which is, if we could scroll down to the page, the 11th race is the 38th running of the Spectacular Bid Stakes per $75,000 for 3-year-olds traveling the distance of 6.5 furlongs. We have a field of 8 horses tackling this race. 6.5 furlongs. And my top selection here is going to be the 6 horse. Number 6, who is John Q. Public at 6-1, Luis Saez. 6-1, a little bit of a price here. Not that's a better price than some of the other horses in this race. But I'm going to keep this horse on top. Going to do a 50 cents trifecta, 6 with the 2-4. 50 cents going to cost you $1 to play this one. Super key, trifecta key, whatever I said. I can't even remember. So trifecta key here. But number 6, John Q. Public, 6-1, Ian Wilkes. This horse is entered for the Triple Crown, keep in mind. But this horse hadn't started since September the 5th at Kentucky Downs. 7 furlongs over their European-style turf course in juvenile stakes for 300 grand. Finished second by 1 3/4 lengths. Was on the lead all throughout and just gave in, and he was just second best that day. The horse who won that day was Cajun Shield, so keep that in mind. Then Saratoga in the Saratoga Special on August the 16th. 6.5 in the, like I said, Saratoga Special. Finished fourth by 9 lengths. He was setting the pace and just gave away to Exaggerator, another very good horse. And then the Stanford Stakes, Saratoga 6 furlongs, July 25th. Finished 10th by 15 1/4 lengths. He just had a horrible trip. He hit the gate, was weakening towards the end of the race. He was bummed. It was just a bad race. And broke his maiden in July at Ellis Park at 5/8 of a mile in a maiden special weight. Won by 2.5 lengths, so won pretty convincingly. Biggest question is the layoff for this horse. Can he run well after us against these quality horses? Going to take a chance here with this one. Has a workout Palm Meadows. 4 furlong workout 49-3, 7th best workout of 42, and a 4 furlong workout 50 and 2/5 of a second, 16th best at 29. So to recap my bets for the 11th race from Gulfstream Parks, the Spectacular Bid Stakes, gonna go with the 6, I'm going to do a trifecta key, 6 with the 2-4. The 6 horse is my top selection. So now let's get on to race number 12 from Gulfstream Park, which is the 42nd edition of the Inside Information Stakes. Grade 2 purse $200,000 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 10 horses traveling the distance of ground of 7/8 of a mile. 7 furlongs. And my top selection here is going to be the 8 horse, number 8, who is Stonetastic at 8 to 5. Looks very hard to beat in this spot. Gonna key that horse on top for a super key for 10 cents, which costs you 60 cents. So gonna key it on the 8. Gonna put the 5, 6, 7 underneath for 10 cents. Gonna cost you 60 cents. For number 8, Stonetastic, 8 to 5. Paco Lopez for Kelly Breen. Last time out, ran at Gulfstream Park, 6.5 furlongs on February the 14th in Miami overnight stakes for 65,000. Won by 5 lengths. Was basically on the lead all throughout and won very, very easy. A very easy win for this horse. Then at Gulfstream Park, 6 furlongs on December the 26th in Sugar Swirl Stakes. Grade 3 event. Finished second by 2 lengths that day, and this horse was just checked early, was drifting out. It wasn't the horse's best run, and then the Rears Cup Filly Mare Sprint finished 8th by 5 3/4 lengths that day. Was a bit wide and just weakened in the stretch that day. Had one start before that in a optional 40 claimer at Parks on September the 5th. September the 1st of 2015. Finished won that day by 15 3/4 lengths that day. Just kept opening up that day. Very nice victory. So gonna go with this one. Looks very hard to beat in this spot. I really like this horse here. Has a workout at Palm Meadows, a 3 furlong workout in 35 flat, the best workout at 6. So I think this horse is ready. So to recap my bets for the 12th race from Gulfstream Park, Inside Information Stakes. Gonna go with the 8 horse here, Stonetastic. Gonna do a super key of the 8 with the 5, 6, 7 for 10 cents. Gonna cost you 60 cents. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.